nerd again. Like and subscribe to hear my crazy story. Growing up, I was all about experiments, numbers, and equations. I rocked math and science competitions like a boss. And of course, that earned me the nerd label. But weirdly enough, I was best friends with the most popular girl in school. Tiffany and I had known each other since we were in diapers because our parents were longtime friends. But then in 5th grade, Tiffany's dad hit the jackpot with a new app he launched, and they became stinking rich. She was always kind of bossy, but now she was also being spoiled rotten, and it didn't bring out the best in her. No, I wanted my eggs sunny side down. I hate looking at the yolks. And why are these pancakes fluffy? Haven't you heard the expression flat as a pancake? And where in God's name is the pancake syrup? Tiffany's fashion sense changed too, and now she was all about designer clothes and accessories, which she changed faster than I changed my underwear, and she used her discarded items as bribes for other girls to do her assignments. You're never gonna learn if you never do anything yourself. But I don't need to do anything, so why should I learn? Anyway, I'm going to this fancy charity gala tonight. Something about raising money for some trees or maybe some disease, I don't know. And you're coming with me. The food will be great. Yeah, Tiffany could be obnoxious, but she never dumped me for her cooler friends or asked me to change. She accepted me as I was, and I knew she had my back. Despite our differences, I thought we'd be best friends forever. Then everything changed in the 10th grade when this boy/angel joined our high school. The first time I saw him walking down the hallway, I knew his hair caught the light. That body so ripped I could see his abs through his shirt. And then suddenly, I felt someone crash into me, and I landed flat on my face. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I was so lost in unraveling the implications of string theory on multidimensional spacetime that I didn't see you. So sorry. I looked up at some tall boy with thick glasses, and just then, the Greek god joined us. What my brother's trying to say is that he's a geeky, clumsy idiot, but he's harmless. I'm Max, and this is Einstein. My parents named me Luke, but I legally got it changed 2 years ago because Einstein's way cooler, obviously. You're okay, right? How on earth could these two be brothers? But apparently they were. Max was our senior, and Einstein was in my class, and they'd moved in the large house next to mine, which meant I was spending a lot of time in my room with my binoculars. Aha! I knew you had a crush on Einstein. Makes sense. He's totally your type. What? No, he isn't. And I'm looking at, that maid washing the dishes. She's very good. Oh, so you have a crush on Max? He's fine, girl. And you better ask him out before someone else does. Like me. Just kidding. I have a boyfriend, we're in love, blah, blah, blah. Like I even have a shot. Look at Max and look at me. Are you saying what I think you're saying? Are you finally asking me for a makeover? I don't think I said, wait, I thought you said you liked the way I looked. That's a stretch, but yeah, it doesn't bother me. If you want to get a guy like Max, though, we'll need to make some changes. Prepare to be fabulous. That weekend, I had the cliche rom-com transformation by Tiffany, and I had to admit, I looked good. And on Monday, there was a hush as I walked nervously down the school hallway, and everyone was staring at me. Why is everyone staring at me? It's called getting attention. You're welcome. Now remember, confidence is everything. At lunch break, Tiffany told me we were sitting at Max's table, and I had to get the conversation going with him. I was so nervous, my butt was sweating. Hiya!
Are you about to bust out some kung fu moves?
Oh, no. You're so funny. I said hi you, and it came out like hiya. Well, I just meant hi.
Okay then. Hi. We've met before, right? My brother crashed into you?
Yep, same girl.
You look different today. Good different.
Well, this was going better than I'd expected for all of 2 minutes. Then Max offered me his broccoli salad. Oh, no, I can't. Did you know that all the restaurants within a 50-mile radius have been banned from serving me broccoli? Yeah, they all have my picture.
Huh?
You see, one day I'd eaten a lot of broccoli at a restaurant, and it gave me really bad gas. And later, as I was leaving, the elevator got stuck. We were there for 40 minutes. And well, my tummy was really hurting, so I had to let it rip. I nearly went to jail because the people in the elevator filed a case of attempted murder. It was a whole thing, yada, yada, yada. Just then, I caught Tiffany's eye, who was glaring at me.
That's funny. Yeah, I'll see you around.
And then he left. Jeez, had I really been talking about my gas? And even worse, Einstein was just sitting a table away and trying to hide his laughter. After that bad start, things just weren't looking up. Tiffany had successfully inserted us into his group, and even though Max was always polite to me, he remained indifferent. Tiff, I've worn every outfit you gave me. I've cheered at every basketball match he's played. Now I need new legs because these ones are dead. Look, every girl's been throwing herself at him and he hasn't asked anyone out yet, so you still have a chance. I have a plan, but I feel like you're not gonna like it. Her grand plan was to get Einstein beaten up by a bunch of bullies. What? Hear me out. Max loves his brother like anything. He even mentioned one day that they changed schools because some bullies were bothering Einstein at the last one. Now, I'll just send some thugs to pretend like they're roughing him up, and then you'll conveniently come and save his butt. You'll be a hero, and Max will think you're amazing. You were right. I don't like this plan. But the next day, when I saw Max paying too much attention to a pretty cheerleader, it made up my mind for me. Tiffany's plan was harmless, right? They were just fake bullies. Tiffany found out that Einstein walked back home every Thursday evening from some computer club, and she would send the bullies after him then. All I had to do was jump in, give them a few fake kicks, and scream the code word pineapples, which was the bullies' cue to run away like little girls. But on the day of our plan, I accidentally took a nap, woke up 10 minutes late, and rushed frantically to the scene. When I got there, I found Einstein pinned against a wall with broken glasses and a smashed laptop on the ground. What are you doing, you stupid bullies? Leave him alone! Coconuts. They all just stared at me, confused. I'll kick you so hard, it'll make your ancestors dizzy. Now run off, you lemons! The bullies just ignored me and weren't backing off. What was the freaking code word? As one of them was about to punch Einstein, I jumped on his back and yelled, "That's enough, you pina colada! I mean pineapples!" The bullies let out the fakest scared screams and went off running. Finally, I turned around to see Einstein hunched over his broken laptop. Oh my god. What happened?
I was just walking back home when those thugs cornered me. I begged them to leave the laptop alone, but they didn't listen.
That's terrible, but at least you're okay.
No, I'm not. It's not just some laptop. This had all my research for a government project I've been working on for months. I'm one of the youngest scientists they've ever hired, and doing well on this meant everything. But now all my work's gone, and I'm so stupid, I don't even have a backup. I'm gonna get fired.
Okay, this was very, very bad.
We walked silently back home, and when we reached his gate, he turned to me with a sad smile. I'm sorry. I didn't even thank you for saving me back there. You're pretty cool, Abigail. I owe you big time.
I wished I could go back in time when Tiffany had suggested her plan and punched her in the face.
But before I could talk to her the next day in school, Max pulled me aside. I can't thank you enough for what you did for Einstein yesterday.
Oh, it's no big deal.
No, it is. Einstein can never fight back for himself, and if you hadn't gotten involved, God knows what those bullies would have done to him. It means everything to me, and I don't think I've ever met a girl as brave as you.
You don't mean that.
Yeah, I do.
And then suddenly, he kissed me. This is what I'd wanted, but now it was kind of ruined. Later that day, I met Tiffany. Why the heck did those guys get so rough with him, Tiffany? They were only supposed to act like bullies. I have no idea. I gave those morons very specific instructions. Don't worry, I won't be paying them a penny, and I'll scold them too. And hey, I know it wasn't the ideal way, but you're dating Max now, girl. That was true. I was dating Max, but Einstein did get fired, and I couldn't shake off the guilt. So I was always trying to make it up to him. Hey, I changed 4 buses to go to the other end of town to get this cheesecake for you. Max said you love cheesecake. You want me to do your math assignment? I'll be doing mine anyway. I can make an extra copy. You just relax. And one night, I was waiting in his room with a burger from his favorite restaurant, and when he walked in, he let out a shrill scream. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Abigail, what are you doing